You know, the system, folks, is rigged. It's a rigged system. Now, you have to understand, I'm not complaining about the states that I won. Those are okay. But the system's rigged. And I'll tell you what, when you look at Colorado, and people could say, oh, well, that's the way the game's played. Look, they should have had an election. They didn't have an election. That system is set up so that the crooked politicians can make sure they get somebody in that's not, you know, part of what we're doing. This is a movement, folks. I'm self-funding my campaign. They hate it. They hate it. They don't want me to self-fund my campaign. They don't want it because you know what? They're all controlled by their special interests. They're all controlled by their lobbyists 100%. So when it comes time to making trade deals, military deals, any deals, the lobbyist goes, sees him, you can't do this. This guy gave you $1 million. This guy gave you $10 million. This group or this country gave you $5 million. You can't do it. And they said, okay, I won't do it. With me, they didn't give me anything, folks, okay? I'm working for you. I'm working for you. So, our Republican system is absolutely rigged. It's a phony deal. Now, what do I know? I started running like 9 months ago. Who would have thought I would have been in first place? What do I know? Right? What do I know? But I'm in first place by a lot. Millions and millions of votes. That doesn't count. You notice? Nobody even talks about votes. I have millions of votes more, but I also have hundreds of delegates more, but that's not the same thing to me. I think the vote is the thing that you count, right? The vote. And you look at some of these systems where the people that devised them, and this had to do with Ron Paul, it had to do with they wanted to keep people out. This was a dirty trick. These are dirty tricksters. This is a dirty trick, and I'll tell you what, the RNC, the Republican National Committee, they should be ashamed of themselves for allowing this kind of crap to happen. I can tell you that. They should be ashamed of themselves. Because it has nothing to do with democracy. They took the votes away from the people in Colorado. People are burning up their Republican cards because they want to vote. And you got to see what's happening out there. It's actually a thing of beauty if you want to know the truth, because they're not going to take it. And it may be shoved down their face, and who knows. But you know what? They're fighting, and they're all over the place, and they're angry. Their votes have been taken away. We've already been disenfranchised because you look at what's going on. Because if you think about it, the economy is rigged. The banking system is rigged. There's a lot of things that are rigged in this world of ours. And that's why a lot of you haven't had an effective wage increase in 20 years, folks. And we're going to change it. We're going to change it. Going to change it fast.